Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. What a day we got lined up for you. NVIDIA nightmare, SMC, Supermicro computer nightmare, nightmare for investors. What are we to do with this stock? Why isn't it moving the way it used to? Why is it not up 100%, 1,000% in a day? The earnings was great, or was it? Yes, it was. There's so much noise today. There's so much going on. We've got to talk about it because we could say it's a nightmare for investors of SMCI. They are related, of course, and NVIDIA. Good morning, Bill. Welcome to you, Bill. Lovely to see you on the show. I'm glad you tuned into the show. I've just been unable to reply to your text because you sent me 95 texts for an invite to a Google Meets, and then I got other emails and texts, and it was just, I mean, I had hundreds of emails. So, Bill, I can't reply to all those texts, and I can't reply to all those emails. There was 95 invites to Google Meets. I can't do video calls. I haven't got the time, I'm afraid, mate. But 95 is a little bit much, so I cannot get to all those texts, Bill. So there you go. I'm sorry about that. It's lovely to have you on the show so I can talk to you directly, but I just don't have the time to open up that many messages, and they're all the same. It was 95 of the same invitation. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, it's lovely to have you here. Welcome to the show. NVIDIA is up this morning. As you can see, the overall market is up this morning, but people are going, it's not up where it needs to be. So we're going to cover it. We've got a special coming up in a minute when I've welcomed everybody in. Let's see why it's nightmare. Anthony, we're going to talk about it in a moment. There's NVIDIA. There's my overall portfolio. You see, we're about to hit all-time highs again. 132,000 is my all-time high. So let's see how it goes today. Typos mostly. Yeah, but you sent it 95 times. I mean, Bill, I can't open 95 texts, 95 invites to Google Meets. I wish I could, but I'd need a PA, a secretary, to deal with it. Anyway, hi, Bill. Good morning. NVIDIA is running up early today. Mike is here. Bill's here. Hi, Fight. Good morning, all. Nonny, Ernestus, good morning to you as well. How much do I have to pay to ask about a stock? Butch Kravitz, you don't have to pay anything. I'm here to talk to you. The show is free. I provide this service for you for free. This is my job. This is how I live, but I go live 12 hours a day to help people and talk to people and so on and so forth. If you ask me a question, I'll answer it completely free. If you'd like to be a member of our channel, then you get extra perks. When it gets busy in a few minutes, I have to prioritize to the members. I'm sure you understand that. 98% of our live viewers are members, so we go members only chat when it gets busy. Okay, when it gets busy, I will go members only. But right now, here I am talking to you. If you become a member, I will prioritize you. And also, if you are a member, you then for a $5 super chat, you can get an earnings call booked in. I can cover an earnings for you, and I'll make promotional videos, and I'll analyze the stock afterwards, so you can get all of that. If you want a full analysis of a stock, where I actually analyze a stock, go through it all, make a video stuff for you, then that's another, as a member, a minimum of $5 as well. So that's how it works, but you don't have to pay to talk to me. It's completely free. If I'm available like I am now and it's not too busy, I will answer all the questions. So, but to do a full analysis or earnings, you need to be a member. If you want to be a member of the channel, there is a link in the chat. Just dropped it in there for you right now. Okay, so I think once we hit 100, I will start the video of why NVIDIA is a nightmare today for investors. I've got so much information to share with you. You're going to love it. Martin, are you accepting stock analysis requests yet? No, not yet. It will be at any moment now, though. I've got a couple more to do, and then we are off and running, and I will start taking them as they come in. Yeah, I've got just a couple more to do. So anyway, all right. Okay, so not that long to go. Maybe another couple of days. Okay. Shall we make a start on our video for NVIDIA and SMCI? Nightmare for investors. Shall we cover it? We are 98 here. Once we get to 100, I'll make a start. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's get 100 likes and we'll start the main event, okay? So let's bring in the funky music. Let's get it going. Are you ready? Let's go over to the screen here. 99 watching. We're about to hit 100. We want 100 likes, and then we will start the NVIDIA nightmare information for you. Okay, I've got it all prepared. 99 watching, 100. There it goes. And we've got 7 likes. Let's get it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone tap the like button. 100 likes. We start our NVIDIA nightmare. We're straight up to 18. Boom. Here we go. Everybody join on in. We're about to do an NVIDIA and SMCI reaction from last night's special. It's a nightmare for investors. We're just waiting to get to 100 likes. 18 has now moved up to... here we go, up to 25. We're on the way. As soon as we get to 100, it's a nightmare on Investor Street. So we've got a few things. We've got, let me bring it up here, an NVIDIA special and SMCI as well. And for those of you that like Black Friday sales, we've got a Black Friday sale, boom, as well for you today. Black Friday sales all over the place. Okay, are you ready? 25, 25, 25. Let's refresh the screen. Need 100, and then we start the information for NVIDIA and SMCI reaction to last night. 34 likes. We're on the way. How many are watching now? 102. We could get at least 50 right now. We're about to start. Let's bring all the comments in. Let's welcome everybody in. Once we get 100 likes, we are going to start. Who have we got now? Who's just come on in? Okay, Martyn, how many views last night? I will share that with you in a second. Mike, in fact, I'll tell you now. Last night we had the views from last night. Let's have a look. See more. Last night, 16,958 for the main show, and for the prepare show, nearly 8,000. So there you go. And we had the pre-build up as well. So all this, the actual show itself was at 16,958, but we split it into 2. So last time it was just one long show, so we gained more. But add this as well to it. There you go. About 26,000, something like that overall. So, and it's still growing, so that's cool. Thank you for asking, appreciate it. All right, now we just need a few more likes and we'll start our special event. Let me close that down there, bring that back up to there, see how we're doing. All right, let's have a look. 93 watching at the moment. 95, we're about to start. 95, what are we up to now? 34. I think we're going to start anyway because bit of a slow start this morning, so I'm going to just start anyway. 38. I don't want to have all of you waiting anymore, so we're going to make a start anyway. Thank you ever so much, everyone who tapped the like button. It's a bit of the day after the night before tonight. People are a bit like unsure, so it's a bit slow starting off. So we're going to make a start anyway, and everyone can catch it later. All right, so NVIDIA could just buy over SMCI. Alan, good morning to you. Yorkshire Farming. Yo, good morning, Yorkshire Farming. Hi, Stephen. NVIDIA people had too high of expectations for it. Planning to start trading in January. Just looking at what's not risky, but somewhat guaranteed to win. Good luck to you. I love it. Hi, Stephen. Nonny. What's up, says Kevin B. Like to have you here. Great to have you here. Hi, Nonny, Kevin B, and Mike. Okay, let's make a start with it last night, with our reaction to last night. So is everybody ready? Let me refresh all the screens, bring all the information in, and let's have a look. Right. It's an NVIDIA SMI special this morning. Gonna make a start. Let's load it all up. All right. Okay. The time now is 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. SMCI and NVIDIA nightmare. Okay. Let's lock and load. Here we go. Those that have just joined in are going to miss the beginning, but that's what happens when you come late. You snooze, you lose. All right. Let's get straight into it. Ignorance is bliss, says Mr. Ponzi. Sup, says Stacey Bailey. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Usman. Mike, hello, Usman. I want to buy some more SMCI. Is this a smart idea? Well, we're going to look at it right now. Look at the valuation and everything. So, are you ready? Should we make a start? Okay. NVIDIA SMCI nightmare for investors. My reaction to after earnings last night. This is the day after the night before. It's being made during a live show. We're going to cover everything from last night. Lots of news, lots of information. During this review, I hope that you tap the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you very much indeed last night for joining me. Last night was a wonderful success because of all the Lucasades. We had the highest viewership in ratio to our subscriber base. There were some channels at 1.15 million who had less viewers than we did. Quite incredible. Our percentage was the highest relationship to our subscribers in the world last night. So we had the most engaged audience. Thank you very much for choosing to watch the earnings with us. I do appreciate you very much, and I'll always do my best to provide the best content. If there was things you didn't like about last night, or there's things you would like me to add, please comment below this video. But right now, we're going to cover lots of information on SMCI, NVIDIA. We're going to cover all kinds of different things. We've got some reaction here. We got latest numbers. I'm going to show you the latest analysis, the figures, the ratings. We've got news coming in all over the place, which is on my premium Seeking Alpha. Of course, if you want that, you have to be a premium customer or just watch my show. Either way round is fine. We do have a Black Friday sale, so all of those of you who want to get Seeking Alpha for a free trial and discounts using my referral, I'll give it in the chat for you right there. That's all coming up. Very, very nice indeed. Also, Alpha Spread. I know the CEO personally, so boom, deals for everybody at the moment. Okay, take advantage of all of that. All right, we got lots of noise coming out with NVIDIA. Lots and lots of noise. Shall we give you a taster of some of the noise?
Dynamic for this quarter or next?
Noise,
yeah, I think that
noise.
This is a very difficult product to make, Blackwell, and it's very difficult to coordinate it with what Michael Dell's doing.
No one knows.
Except NVIDIA itself.
Steve Weiss, Bespoke, says today, since the start of 2020, NVIDIA has reported an earnings triple play. That's an EPS beat, a rev beat. They raised guidance on 15 of their 19 reports.
Every
Dan Ives,
single
of course.
time. Boom.
In other words, you know, it's this rising tide that will continue to lift all boats.
Oh, none of us on a show about stock trading have an edge on this. This is engineering stuff.
Constantly, it has become the catchword, AI or catch two letters, of this year, 2024.
To collectively believe that one company is just dominating this space.
And when we actually get, full results for January, it wouldn't surprise me if the real number's closer to 40 to 41. So numbers are going to continue to move higher. That's where we'd be focused. The second area of focus, I would
rally in recent days. Our next guest has an overweight rating on NVIDIA.
Talking with Dell, which also announced that they've shipped the first Blackwell NVL72 platform. think, AMD is in a market where I think they can maybe be a high single-digit market share player.
We can go on. There is so much information out. People just don't know what to make of this. Is it underperformed the expectations over and over again, or are you happy? Well, let's talk about it. The earnings was a blow-off earnings. It was a fantastic earnings, but the investor isn't happy. They took profit. They sold it down again. We need to change the way we look at NVIDIA, and I'm going to explain all what I mean in this video coming up now. All right, so let's move on. We've got some valuation to do. Lots of stuff, so please do tap the like button if you like this so far, and consider subscribing to the show. All right, we will go members only in a minute, and you can have your say. If you'd like to comment on the screen during the making of this video, if you do a $1.99 super chat minimum, it will put your comment on the screen and read it out, and you can have your say in this video. So let's start off. First of all, by looking at the valuation now. Should we be buying this stock? Is it going to still perform? Let's have a look at it first of all. So our valuation, we're still showing a hold from Seeking Alpha Analyst. Oh, by the way, I need to give everybody the link to Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread in the chat. It will be available for everybody else in the video when you watch later. We've still got a strong buy from Wall Street despite everything. Still a strong buy. It was a great earnings, but again, because it's priced to perfection, it was never enough. People took profit. This is the trouble. We have to look at NVIDIA in a completely different way, and we'll come on to that part shortly. Quant is still a hold. Look at the forward PEG ratio. This is the most important metric for me. This one here, 49 times earnings, 49.3. Compare that to Tesla. Compare that to other high growth stocks. This stock, with its forward guidance and projections, is still really good value. You can still buy it today, even though you think it's up thousands of percent. It is. Has it slowed down? People worry that the earnings is slowing down. Well, potentially, but again, we've got to look at it in a different way. Let me cover the latest news on this stock, and you decide. So tap the like button, consider subscribing. Here we go. So we got this out just a few moments ago. In fact, this was last night. This was for Supermicro. I'm going to come on to that in a moment because there's some correlation here. But this is just out literally about 15 minutes ago from making of this video. And if you want to get hold of this, you need my Seeking Alpha. It's in the chat referral. NVIDIA's result reinforced continued AI growth for Taiwan Semiconductor. This is also worth mentioning. Let's have a look at this. Now then, NVIDIA's strong results and guidance reinforce that Taiwan Semiconductor should keep benefiting from artificial intelligence-linked growth for some time, an analyst said. The results underscore robust structural AI demand. So demand is not waning, okay, with limited digestion periods as adoption accelerates. Bank of America analyst Brad Lin wrote in a note to clients, NVIDIA's intact one-year cadence for data center GPU development is particularly favorable for TSMC, supporting average selling price content growth. The continuous scaling of AI models strengthens TCMS's leading edge node demand and industry leadership. Lin, who has a buy rating on Taiwan Semi, added NVIDIA's robust gross product margin outlook for next year is a reflection of the strong value that Taiwan Semiconductor offers to its clients, and with NVIDIA continuing to accelerate its product's pace, this bodes well for Taiwan Semi. Accelerated product launches enhance visibility of TSMC's average selling price. Growth and supply chain dynamics, Lin added. These developments, combined with tight supply chain conditions and AI-driven demand scaling, further strengthen TSMC's strategic position in the industry. In our view, I've got another story here I wanted to share with you. NVIDIA's results and guidance were exceptional. Wall Street says, ignore the noise. I think and we'll cover that story in a moment. What we have to do, we have to start looking at NVIDIA as a long-term hold, a little bit like Amazon. When you first bought Amazon, people started to trade it. When's it going to top out? This is like getting carried away. Let's take some profit. And boy, did they miss out. Like my friend yesterday who joined in the show for the very first time, Ed, who bought Amazon when it was a few bucks and went all in, and now he does very well. Thank you very much. We have to look at NVIDIA the same way. I don't think it's a tradable stock anymore. I believe it's a buy and hold, okay? Because it always under excites the retail trader, the retail investor. They go, well, it didn't do as much as we thought it would. We expect it to go up 100%. People were talking about 40% increases, $400, all kind of stuff. I reiterate, I have said over and over and over again, it's a $200 stock. That's my target. I said it would hit 140. It did, exactly as I said. And I said it would go to 200. The good news is, as far as a chart perspective from Sensei, who does our chart show on Sunday, he said we needed to hold above 140, which we've done. It's going to $200. Would I be trading it here? Absolutely not. I would be owning it the very same way as I own the S&P. You can see I never sell the S&P. My overall balance now, I started at $5,000 and I'm just touching $130,000. So for me, NVIDIA, after last night, most certainly is a buy and hold. You can still buy it today. The valuation is still good today, but I would not be selling it. Even on my IRA, even on my tax-free trading, I wouldn't be selling it. I would be buying this and holding it. As I do, 7% now of the S&P. I own it and I'm not selling any of it. All right? Okay. Now then, let's read this news of how Wall Street looked at it, and then we'll look at some more numbers as well. So if you like this so far, please do tap the like button and consider subscribing as well. Much, much appreciated. We are making this during a live show, so let's have some fun. We make all our videos live because we're always live. I ain't got time to make videos. So let's have some fun. This is done during a live video, and then we'll come back to that news story. Let's go over to the main show. You can see we have 181 while I'm making this video. The most likes we can get are 90 because only 50% are signed in. Let's see if we can do it right now. There's 38. Come on, everybody, smash the like. Let's see it. Boom. Go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get 100 likes during the making of this video. 62. There we go. The most we could get is about 90. We could probably just touch the 100. Let's go again. If you do that, it will share this video out. More people will learn about NVIDIA. I say it's a buy and hold. Do not trade. Still fair value. You can still buy it. I would not be selling it. And we're going to cover what Wall Street say in a moment. 63. We'll have one more go. Come on, everybody. Tap the like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, 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 go. 65. Thank you very much. We're not quite there, but I will carry on now with the rest of the video. So let's calm this down. Okay, here we go. Let's cover this now. This is the story I want to cover, and then I've got some analysis on the numbers as well. So let's go over to this. NVIDIA's results and guidance were exceptional. Wall Street says ignore the noise. Ignore the noise. So let's go down. Keep calm and carry on. This is my message to everybody as well. Hold the stock. Do not, you can buy it now, but do not sell it. While some investors may have wanted more from NVIDIA, the vast majority of Wall Street was more than happy with Jensen Huang-led company after it reported fiscal third quarter results and guidance that highlighted its dominance in the artificial intelligence spending boom. Shares fell roughly 0.7 in pre-market trading on Thursday. That's just a few moments ago. Other semiconductor companies such as AMD, ARM, ASMCL, Taiwan Semiconductor, and Intel saw mild selling as well. NVIDIA's FQ3 results were very solid, with record data center revenues at $30.8 billion, Street at $29.1 billion, amid continued strong demand for their Hopper products, with H200 growing the double-digit billions, Bernstein analyst Stacy Rasgon wrote in a note to clients. Rasgon, who raised his price target from 175 from 155 after the results, said while bears may point to a smaller than typical guidance beat, lower networking attach rates, and a sliding gross margins for next year, it's still respectable given the supply constraints and possibly conservative. To that end, Blackwell demand still appears off the chart, and it is likely to exceed supply for some time to come, with the prospect for a very strong forthcoming data center year still easily in the cards. Rasgon, who has an outperform rating on NVIDIA, continued, and while of course Jensen will be Jensen, I think. He did not sound concerned that the need for compute would be easing anytime soon. I absolutely agree. And anytime soon, where did I go? And the sheer complexity of what the company is accomplishing continues to significantly broaden their moat versus what the competition has overall. The story still looks well intact. I'll read a bit more, and then I'm going to come on to SMCI, but I'm also going to look at the numbers as well, so stand by. There's a lot more to come on this video. I'm making this live for you. Please do tap the like button and consider subscribing as well. That'd be very, very kind if you wouldn't mind doing that. All right. I do not expect demand for these GPUs to slow down anytime soon, whether they're the H100, H200, or B100, he said via email. Guidance results. Looking to the fourth quarter of fiscal 2025, NVIDIA expects to generate 37.5 in revenue, plus or minus 2%. Analysts were forecasting 37.1 billion in revenue. However, some buy-side estimates called for revenue for the next quarter to be as high as 41 billion. That's the problem. That's what retail investors don't get. All right. Okay. The company also said it sees the demand for Blackwell exceeding supply for several quarters in fiscal 2026. It will continue to ship both Hopper and Blackwell shipments in the coming fourth quarter of fiscal 25, though it expects both to have certain supply constraints. NVIDIA added on its earnings call that it is on track to exceed revenue expectations from Blackwell, and margins for the products line should hit the mid-70s when ramped up. Finally, we'll just complete with this. More praise. Piper Sandler analyst Kasha Kumar said NVIDIA is likely being conservative with its guidance, given it's going through a product transition. Our suspicion is that NVIDIA's visibility extends into the vast majority of calendar 2025. Kumar, who reiterated his overweight rating and 175 price target, wrote, "We also continue to believe that starting April, the beat cadence will be quite a bit higher than the 2 billion cadence NVIDIA has more or less maintained thus far." Bank of America analyst Vivek Ira said the stock could churn in the near term on the lack of sizzle, but NVIDIA is still undisputed leader in moving $1 trillion of legacy infrastructure into accelerated systems. It's also the fastest growing mega cap stock, and it is solid free cash flow that should provide adequate firepower for cash returns and ignorant investments. He reiterated his buy rating and 190 price target. Citi analyst Atif Malik reiterated his buy rating and 175 price target and opened up a 90-day upside catalyst watch as Huang is set to give the keynote address at January's Consumer Electronics Show. I'm going to leave it there because I think that's enough, really. But what I'm going to do is come back to the stock here and go over some more numbers. I was talking last night to several large investors. As I mentioned to you yesterday, we had on the show for the very first time one of my dear friends who bought Amazon right at the beginning and holds it. And his belief is to never sell it. He just trims off now and again when he wants to pay for a holiday. But listen, we need to look at NVIDIA now completely differently. It's not going to have the thousands of % growth like it had at the beginning. What we've got, though, we've got the early days of Amazon, the early days of Google, the early days of Microsoft. The PEG ratio, the growth going forward is still great. My thought on this, and it's why I own it through the S&P, about 7% of it, and I've got $210,000 invested, so you work out how much NVIDIA I've got. I am just owning it, never, ever selling it. I think this is still a good buy. Was it better at 100? Well, of course it was. Was it better at $1? Of course it was. But it's still a good buy. The forward PEG ratio is good. I think people are going to wake up and realize they shouldn't have sold last night, taking media profits off the table, getting a few crumbs off the table and missing out on their right to something better. Be an owner of this stock and simply own it the way Warren Buffett owns Coca-Cola and Apple. I really strongly believe that's the way forward. Anyway, we're also going to come on to Super Microcomputer as well, because that's moving today. So let's talk about that as well. Super Microcomputer, as you can see, is up today. People were worried about this, but there's a lot of good stuff coming out now. Super Microcomputer. I also did report, as I brought you the world exclusive on a stock which so few of you have paid attention to, and it's been up very nicely, thank you very much, ever since I did my world exclusive with the CEO. This company, as we reported, and a handful of people know about it, it's a very small 22 million market cap. It's been up ever since my world exclusive interview. They will be doing business there. There's a time going to come when NVIDIA, SMCI, will go to Mobiac and want their connectivity from their 5G to make everything go wireless for all this stuff. When we all start buying the Blackwell chips of the future, when retail customers can start buying a much smaller home version of all this, how they build it into computers, we're going to want wireless connectivity. Mobiac Labs is the company. Remember I said it, folks. No one's paying attention, but the stock keeps going up. And I spoke to my friends yesterday who own Amazon, and they were looking at this and they were taking note of it today. So it's 63 cents a share. I'm not sponsored to say this. No one's telling me to say this. I'm just telling you the connectivity is there for these companies in the future. Just remember I said this when it was 63 cents. Anyway, let's move on now to Super Microcomputer and bring this the next part of this video. So I called this video, as I'm making it live, Nightmare for NVIDIA investors. It is, because retail investors don't know what to do with the stock. Let me cover Super Microcomputers now. Tap the like button. Have we got to 100 likes yet? I hope so. Let me have a quick look, and I'm going to carry on now with the Super Micro part, and then we're going to look at some more numbers on the analysis. All right, we're up to now making this video 97. If we can get 3 more, YouTube will suggest this video out, which would be great before the bell goes in just a few minutes time. Let's now go over to this one. Super Microcomputer. Oh, and by the way, if you want this software that I'm getting, this breaking news before anybody else gets it, Black Friday sales at the moment. Take advantage of it. Without a referral from me or anybody else, you don't get free trials and these discounts, okay? They are reserved for people referring. So there you go. Black Friday deal is on right now. We're talking about NVIDIA and we're talking about SMCI. If you want the links to all of this, it's below my videos. But for those watching live, there is Seeking Alpha, there is Alpha Spread, there is Robinhood USA, 5 free stocks at the moment, and there is Robinhood UK, 5 free stocks at the moment if you're in the UK. Now let's cover this news. All the links are below for everybody else watching later. Super Microcomputer discloses NASDAQ non-compliance letter. This is just out as well. Okay, late last night. Super Microcomputer on Wednesday evening, it was Wednesday evening, I'm just adding that bit in, said it has received a notification letter from NASDAQ stating that the company is not in compliance with listing rules, which requires timely filing of reports with the US Securities and Exchange Commission Supermicro on Monday announced that it submitted a compliance plan for NASDAQ. Supermicro added that in compliance plan, the company indicated that it believes it will be able to complete its annual report of Form 10K for the year ended June 30th, 2024. Thank you very much for your subscription. I appreciate that. And its quarterly report on 10Q for the fiscal quarter ended September 30th, 2024. The letter has no immediate effect on the listing or trading of the company's common stock on the NASDAQ Global Select Market. Shares of the company were trading 1.6% lower in extended trading on Wednesday, but now you can see where they are this morning. Okay, so things are moving forward with this, and we know the correlation between this and NVIDIA, hence why I'm sharing this with you this morning. All right, let me wrap up this video for this morning by just reminding you what's most important and sharing some more numbers. I am an investor. Yes, I trade. In October, I did 19 trades, 19 wins. But essentially, I am an investor. I like to own companies. Why do I like to own companies? Why do I buy shares rather than options? I like to own the business. If I own the business, I make more money than those that work there, or even the CEO in that matter. Probably not. He owns more than me. But you get the point. Be an owner of the business. If we showed you these numbers in the future, would you have ever traded this company? Let's show you what I mean. The intrinsic value for NVIDIA is still $82, overvalued by 44%. Now, remember what I've said here many, many times. I am very, very happy to overpay 25% for a growth stock. A regular growth stock, overpay because people buy a future price. This is 44%, way over the intrinsic valuation. However, this intrinsic valuation doesn't show you the full picture. So NVIDIA's growth and its future potential far exceeds the intrinsic valuation. If we look at the best case scenario, it's undervalued by 19%. Best case scenario is what we have right now. So there is your 183. However, I see a greater performance than that. I see 200 to 210. 19%, however, outperforms the S&P right now. Way more. So why not just own it? Let's look at these figures here. And if you'd seen these in the future, would you have ever traded this stock? I say no. This is not a tradable stock. This is an ownable stock. Buy it and own it. You will regret this in years to come. Why did I trade it for 5-10% when I could have owned it and never sold it, never paid tax on it, moved it into a trust? Never pay tax on this and then live on it in the future. Maybe borrow against it and live a very happy life tax-free. Remember, if you borrow money against earnings, you don't pay money on that money. You don't pay any tax on that money. That's what billionaires do. I know. I've got many millionaire friends and one billionaire friend. Anyway, 96.3 billion revenue. What we've got, despite everything that we've had, as great as it's been all through this period, we have got an S-curve in front of us. An S-curve. We are still accelerating growth, even though when you first look at it, it looks a bit like it didn't perform enough. I'm out of it. I'm taking my profit. You don't understand it. You should never have bought it in the first place. You need to move on and buy Binky Bonk Coin or GameStop. This is not for you. This is now the big boy pants stock. All right? This is the Amazon of the future. This is the Microsoft, the Googles. You own it. You don't sell it. 59.6. I just can't wait. 5 years from now, people go, oh, I took 5% profit here, 10% profit there. Why did I not hold it? Now I pay tax on it. And because I took profit, I bought something else. That went down. And now I've not got any money. Oh, why didn't I just own it? This is the stock of the future. Look at operating income. Boom. S-curve right in front of us. Net income, 24%. Boom. S-curve straight in front of us. Investing cash flow, down 23%. By the way, if you want full explanation of what these things mean, I'll give you my software here in the chat and you can go into it. And we got Black Friday sales at the moment, so you can get discounts left, right, and center. I've even got free trials and free versions and stuff like that. There's the link. Go and make sure that you take advantage of all of this. Investing cash flow up 18%. Look at the operating cash flow. Operating cash flow up 20%. Look at the S-curve. Boom, straight up. Take advantage of that and own it. Don't you want to be an owner or a little trader sat on the toilet? I mean, I want to be an owner. I want to own this business, and Jensen Huang works for me. That's the way I see it. I'm Jensen's boss, right? 85.2. It's got 30 billion in assets with 34.8 billion in cash. Let's look at which is the right ratio. Let me just make it a bit smaller. We've talked about this before. Don't want a company with too much cash sitting around. We want to reinvest, but this company just doesn't need to spend it the way a small emerging stock does it? Earning good money right now, and that's cash on its uninvested cash. Look at its liability, 27, only 8.5 long-term debt. 8.5 long-term debt. It's got 34 billion in cash. It could pay its debts off tomorrow just like buying a packet of crisps down the local supermarket. We love it. What a great balance sheet. Now, I'm going to predict when we get to the bottom and we see, and I can't see it until you see it, but from experience of doing these, I would predict when we get to the bottom and look at the balance sheet, we're going to see up in the late 90s, 95, 98, profitability and solvency. That is what you own. That is not what you trade. Gross margin, 76%. 76% gross margin. Operating margin, 62%. Net margin, 55%. It's a world leader. How is there going to be any competition to this? You know, who's competing with Amazon? Who's competing with Apple? Nobody. There is no competition. There never will be any competition. They are so far out. They just, I mean, very rarely I like to say a company can't be overtaken, but it can't. It cannot. It owns the entire world's business. 49% FCF margin, ROCE 110%. Again, if you want full explanation of these, what do these things mean, get the software and you can go into this and read more and learn more and so on. I'm just making this for entertainment purposes, right? I'm not going to go into every single detail. Otherwise, I'd be here for 16 hours. Don't know why I said 16. Could be 20 hours. Could be 32 hours. I just make it up. 138% ROIC, 82% ROA, ROE, 128%. Every single metric is going through the roof. This is what I want to own and never, ever sell. I do not sell my S&P 500, which is how I buy the NVIDIA. 98% profitability. It's the highest profitability of any company I've ever analyzed. I've done over 300 stock reviews on this channel and nothing as close to that. I've never seen a 99 or 100. Never seen it. Never seen it. So buy it, own it. The forward peg ratio is still viable. 84% solvency. So it cannot, it will not, it is not going bust. You can buy this and own it. If it paid off its debts tomorrow, like buying a packet of crisps down the, or you call them chips, don't you? Yeah, the Americans, you call them chips. That's very confusing. Chips are what goes next to fish in a bag of paper, and then you throw it in the bin. All right, this is 84% solvency. It could pay off its debts and have 100% solvency if it wanted to. It doesn't. It just earns money on its cash. What about Wall Street? The noise, we talked about it at the beginning of the video. 49% downside. No noise. It goes silent. This is the sound of silence. Moving on, NVIDIA's forecast for the average, 9% upside just on the average. Was it an average performance last night? Those retail investors said, well, yeah, it wasn't very good last night. I don't like it. Didn't got 50%. I'm going to sell it. Look at Bitcoin, 1,000%. Ignore those idiots. They're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. And I know, and I don't care saying they're idiots, because I've done a poll on my show and I've asked my audience, how many of you read the balance sheet? 85% do not read the balance sheet. 85% do not read the balance sheet, and I bet you 99% of those love to buy crypto. They'll buy Binky Bonk, they'll buy this, they'll buy that, which doesn't produce anything, but everyone else is buying it, so what the hell, it goes up. They do not know what they own, and because it doesn't go up 1,000% in 3 minutes, it's not right. I don't like it. Rubbish. You don't know what you're talking about. Move on. Go and watch something else. This ain't for you. Right, NVIDIA up 44%. I don't know what else to say, really. I can repeat myself and talk all day. There's no real point. Insiders. People talk about the inside trading. The only inside trading going on is pretty much the automated tax stuff. I mean, Jensen Huang's got to take some money somewhere, but whatever. It's getting smaller. I wouldn't even be concerned about it. I wouldn't even be bothered about it. Anyway, there you go. There's my take on it. Just to remind you, in case you're suddenly thinking, well, it can't go on forever, I'm going to sell it. The earnings last night, it only went up a couple of percent. It's rubbish. It sold off. Just remind yourself, right, of two things. First of all, not the market cap. I'm not interested in the market cap. I'm interested in this. I'm interested in the short position. How many people are trying to drive it down? No one of any significance. Those shorters are sitting there desperate to make money, desperate when Jensen Huang is working his ass off to build a great business. And there's those at home sat on their toilet on their iPhone going, I know better than Jensen Huang. I know better. I've read it on Reddit. And I sit on my toilet every day. I'm still living at home with my mum, but I know all about it. I know better than him. I don't even understand what he really says, but, I can't admit to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to short the stock because I know better. It can't go on. Rubbish. You're all going to lose your money. All right. What about the forward peg ratio, the business, the valuation of the forward going performance? 49 times earnings. Way, way, way better than Tesla. Way, way better than Tesla. And everybody loves Elon Musk and Tesla. I'm going to wrap this up. I think I've made my point. The bell is just going. We're going to ring the bell. Here we go. The bell has gone. I made it right into the live bell. We'll stay with this for a couple of seconds, see what the market does, and then we'll end this video, and I wish you all a happy day. There is my portfolio today. I am all in, as you know, and in all in on margin. My portfolio is $129,827. I started with just $5,000, and NVIDIA is now $150. I said to get it at 140. Nobody listened. Obviously somebody listened because it's going up. 151. Here we go. Up we go. Boom, 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 boom. This is being made during a live show. Let's do it. Let's take the sound effects down and bring you this. Here we go. Has everybody smashed the like button? Let's get busy, everybody. Here we go. 151. Up she goes. Up she goes. Up she goes. Wall Street are now buying it. Where are we at? 258 watching live. We've got, how many likes have we got? 120 likes. Tap the like button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's have a party here in the studio, shall we? As we wind up this, 151, 152. You're watching it go up live on the show. I said it's a $200 stock. I put my name in the sand. I said it would. I go live every day. You can check everything I've said. And here it's happening live on the show. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go, 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 go. Let's take me to $200, please. I'm going to be at $1 million on my portfolio at the end of the decade. I'm now at 986. Up she goes, 152, 152. Keep on going, keep smashing the like button. We've now got 132 likes. Up she goes. Go, 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 go. Let's love it, love it, love it. I'm loving it. Right, you know what? I just don't care. Let's get it going. Let's have some fun here in the studio. Rock and roll. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's do it. Let's have a party. I'm not messing around anymore. Go. Let's rock and roll. We love it. If you're here for energy, you've got energy live on this show. We're making this during a live video. Keep on going. 151, 151. Okay, shall we end the video? Probably about time we ended the video. Shall we let it come to the end? Let's put all your comments on the screen. D, X, Y, Z, up. Come on, guys. Hi, Stephen. Best channel ever. Best channel in the world. Yes, it is. Yes, Usman. Go, 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 go. Antonio Dela Cruz. Exactly like you predicted. Over 150 now. 151. Stephen Lewandowski. Ding, 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 ding. The bell's gone. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. All right, market open. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Buyback soon for NVIDIA too. NVIDIA, let's go. Let's hope for green. It's 150, over 150 now. NVIDIA honestly needs more debt to bring down its WACC. Chips, LOL. Hi, good morning from Stephen Lewandowski. Good morning, guys. How is everyone? Jonah, Aviation. Become a member of the channel live right now. Many, many perks. We got many videos that are members only. We got live streams that are members only. We also have lots of interviews with CEOs, hedge fund managers, those that work at Wall Street. They are all members only videos now, members only live streams. It's only a couple of bucks to be a member. Very exciting morning for everyone. I hope everyone made some money. Boom, 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 boom. We are away, and congratulations to all of you. I'm loving it. As we just come to the end of the song, people are now taking some profit. Good luck with that. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Congratulations to all that followed the show last night, that were part of it. Thank you so much. You all made tons of money. We're loving it, loving it, loving it. We're loving it like that. Absolutely great. Congratulations to all of you. Lovely stuff. And boom, 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 we're out of it. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Look at that down below me on the big screen. Congratulations, everyone. We've all made tons of money, and all you got to do is hold it. That's it from me. Thank you very much. Let me slow all this down, bring it back to that. I hope you enjoyed the wild, crazy ride this morning, but that's it from me. I am going to end the show and put this out as its own video. So you all saw me here while I made it live. Congratulations. I wouldn't have sold this stock. I think it's a very, very big mistake, and you're going to miss out big time now. Anyway, the choice is yours. Let me just finish up by doing this. Let me just clear the decks, end the video, and thank everyone. So let me just do this. Let's do this. I'd like to thank everyone last night who joined me. We're only a very small channel. Remember, I started this channel just a few years ago, 3 years ago, as the World Piano Man. I've toured all around the world, voted by Elton John as the World Piano Man. I performed at Phantom. I've done lots of things in the music world, and now I started this channel just to help people have some fun and make some money and give everyone a voice, answer everyone's question. It's never about selling videos. It's about putting on a show, having fun, and making everyone feel great, keeping everyone level, keeping everyone focused on what's important. Be an investor, own the businesses, start off by making your life efficient. I started off by not investing. I started off by getting my costs down to a minimum. So I owed no money, no mortgage, no car loan. I worked my ass off. I went around the world, made money, paid the car loan off, paid the house off, put solar panels on the roof, so I stopped paying for electric, got myself to a really efficient position in life. When COVID came, my touring days were over. It killed my business overnight, and I thought, where do I go from here? I know I'm going to build a studio that replicates what I did in those theaters around the world, like the Blackpool Grand, the London Palladium, all those great venues. So I built this studio, which I believe is the best live streaming studio on YouTube. I don't think anyone has got anything like this. I work it all on my own. I have no team like Meet Kevin. I do it all on my own. I make the videos live. I edit it live. The whole thing live, because I want to demonstrate that I'm here to help people. It's about being an investor. It's about staying the course. It's about staying in the game and just being real. And I hope to be the most honest, live, real channel in the world. That's my aim. So thank you all for choosing to watch me last night on NVIDIA earnings. I know there were channels with 500,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, but actually we had a higher percentage of viewers to subscribers than any other channel in the world. And in fact, many of those channels that were at 100,000 or 500,000, we had more viewers than them. Forget the ratio. So we were the highest engaged channel in the world last night. I can't thank you enough. It's not down to me. It's down to you. The Lucasades join me every single day live, all day, every day. 98% of my live viewers are members. It's the highest engagement rate of all channels in the world. No one has anywhere close. Mr. Beast, CNBC, Bloomberg, the BBC, Meet Kevin combined don't have 98% of live viewers are members. On our regular shows, you can just look in the chat today and see just about every single person is a member. It's incredible. Thank you all. I really do appreciate it. Remember, just start off by making your life efficient, then educate yourself, and then earn some money, no matter how much it is. And I don't mean on the stock market or in crypto. I mean by working, doing a normal job, earn some money. People laughed at me when I stayed in the piano bars on the cruise ships, when everybody else was sat on the beach, when everybody got off the ships, when it was time to dock. I stayed on the ship and I said, no, I'm going to sit here because there's nobody to entertain anybody. I'm going to earn $1 tips. Every week we got off at the dock. I walked up to the Bank of America ATM and I stuffed it full of my $1 bills. I got off the cruise ships a couple of years later and I paid my house off. I have no debts. Now I can invest. And now I'm an owner. I don't sell my S&P. I own it. I own NVIDIA through the S&P and I will never sell. And one day, just like my rich friends, my millionaires and billionaire friends, and those that I talk to on Wall Street every day, and those that I talk to on the CEOs, I will end up moving into trust and finding a way to release the capital without paying any tax and live a lovely life. Build your wealth before you spend it. Your money is your army. Until your army can sustain itself and multiply, last night we had a joke in the show, it's a bit like rabbits. They've got to breed and they've got to start compounding. That's the official title for it, not breeding. Compounding is the official title. When your money starts to compound and grow on its own, then and then only can you take some money from it. It does take a bit of time. It takes some discipline and patience. But if you stick with it, stay the course, you will end up doing very, very nicely. Remember, it's very easy to make money. Easy, easy, easy if you like to work and work harder than everyone else. If you're lazy, it's not. The hard part is simply keeping hold of your money, doing the right thing. Understanding how the tax system works. What if I sell now? Where does the money go? Think 5 moves ahead. Always think 5 moves ahead. If you've got money and you're thinking of, you've got a stock and you're thinking of selling it, before you sell it, what are you going to do next? If you don't know what your next 5 moves are, then you're in trouble. Simply don't do anything. Remember, because you can trade doesn't mean you should trade. Thank you very much, everyone that joined me today on the live show. Thank you, everyone who joined me last night. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Thanks for joining me once again. Click over here for all the videos, something I think you'll find useful. Over here, I'll put something else as well. And that's it from me. Join me every Friday night. Every Friday night, I do live shows on my music channel where I'm hoping to raise millions for charity. And that's it from me. Thanks for joining me. NVIDIA SMCI special. That was a bit of fun. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Right, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. So, everyone took profits. It went straight back down again. And now it's going back up again. Do not be in that position. I wouldn't want to be you if you just sold it, because now you're trying to buy back in. You're going to end up buying back in more than you just sold it for. And then what you're going to do? You've ended up with nothing. Absolutely pointless. Right, let me wrap up this show. Let me answer all the questions. This is going to be a very early show today. I went live all day yesterday and I am, pretty tired. So I want to take a break today and simply put this video out and have a cup of tea and take a break. There's no opening bell tomorrow morning in the traditional sense of it. No, there isn't. Tomorrow morning, I offer encouragement to everybody to do one thing that I do every year. Tomorrow morning, we all know what it is. The members know what it is. The stream will be running, but I won't be here. And last year, it ended up being a really popular video of nothing. It was the sound of silence. It was nothing. Because on the screen, I simply put one message. I tell everybody to do exactly what I'm doing right now. It's my annual visit to the doctor. Well, the doctor does unpleasant things to me. Like that. I don't like it. It's not very nice. But it takes 1 second, and hopefully it'll keep me alive. So tomorrow morning, the show will go live. I won't be here. I shall be bent over a table with a doctor going like that. So I encourage all guys to do it. It can keep you alive. One quick check, and it can save your life. Really, really important. Get it done. I wouldn't do it, if I'm honest. I don't know why I'm preaching about it. The only reason why I do it is because my wife makes me go. So it's because of Leah. If it wasn't because of me, I would just get old, break, and die at some point, which is inevitable anyway. But because of Leah, I do get it done. So tomorrow morning, just so we can cover what's going on, the studio will be lit, it'll be running, but there'll be nothing going on, and there'll be a message in the chat on the screen going, as we speak, Martyn is getting it done to encourage those and remind those of you to do it. Okay, that's it. You can be in the chat. Last time I was here, it was funny because I was in the doctor's while the show was live, and I could see all the comments, the jokes. I was even getting super chats. It was hilarious. I showed the doctor just before he went boop, like that. I went, look at this. I've just earned $5 here from somebody who's enjoying the fact that at this precise moment it's happening. So there you go. Join me tomorrow morning for a special live edition of the opening bell. But it's there to help encourage people, just like this is. This whole show is about helping and encouraging people, as will be my show tomorrow, even though I won't actually be here doing anything. Why go live then, Martyn? What's the point of that? Bloody bonkers. Right, okay. I'm bonkers, so who cares? Right, NVIDIA going straight back up again. NVIDIA sold because of all of this. Now we'll get things settled down, and we'll be up once again. It should be green in just a few moments. So what we're going to do is I want to put this video out. It's a special video that I want to get out. Remember, live streams doesn't make me any money. The only way I make money from these live streams is super chats. Didn't get any, by the way, just saying. And your memberships. The ad revenue from this live stream will be about $2. That's it. I make money from the video, so I need to put this out as a video to try and pay for the electric today. I want to share this as well because last night was second biggest stream of all time. Our biggest one was last earnings. This one wasn't quite as popular for some reason. Retail investors are a little bit less interested at the moment. And I wanted to share with you because many of you like to know, and I don't mind. The purpose of sharing everything is you all know it's real. So I want to share this with you so you can see exactly what happened last night, and you can see, let me show you. It won't come. I don't know if it's going to come up yet. Let me see. Just bear with me. I'm going to end the show now and send you somewhere very special. Send you somewhere very special. Just trying to refresh the screen. It's being a bit slow. Come on. No, it's too early to show you. It's not showing at the moment. I wanted to show you last night's income, so you'd know how much I earned from 17,000 people? 17,000 people watch live. Yeah, there's the number. I wanted to show you this. It's important so you know what's going on. 17,000 people. Look, I'm going to make a prediction. It's not showing it because it hasn't refreshed. I'm going to make a prediction. It's going to be about $80 last night. Because it's half of what it was last time. So I know how much it was last time. So it's going to be about $80 after tax. Might get $60. So basically $60. I spent weeks promoting, building up this anticipation and so on. So as you can see, I don't get rich from making videos. It's because you all are members, you support the show, and all the rest of it. So there we go. All right. As we said, the stock's going green again. NVIDIA, look at that. What was the point if you'd sold that? You see that, look? None whatsoever. right? So I'm going to get off NVIDIA and this one here, NVDA at end. NVIDIA special. Go and watch the moment the stock market opened. Full analysis. I break down all the news, deep dive on all the stock-related information around the stock with NVIDIA and SMCI. Predictions, you can see every single moment live, unedited, as it happened. You can see that the predictions I made were all fulfilled. And so there you go. Check out the full video. It's very entertaining. It's very fast-paced. You can see the moment the bell rang, all the analysis, all the numbers, exactly where people would take profits, exactly where they'd buy back. Every single thing I said actually happened. So go and watch the full video. Click above my head for the full, all the links down below in the description. I'll put the event here. It was made live, unedited as it happened. I even span around on my chair and my ears fell off. Literally, I've just put new ones on. Trust me, go and check it out. Down below then, I did spin around. My ears didn't fall off, but they nearly fell off. They could have fallen off. Down below here, it was very dangerous. I risked my life for you. Down here, there's something else. Go and check it out. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okay. What we're going to do now is a special little thing I'd like to do as we end the show. How many people are still watching? Wonderful stuff. As you know, we try to provide the best service for everyone, and we have our very own community where investors talk to each other, share information with each other, ask questions, see what's going on, talk to each other 12 hours a day, unedited, all day long, live. It's behind the scenes of my studio. It's called the Extra Channel. This is it here. It's free to watch. It's free to listen in. It's behind the scenes. You see me setting up the shows. You see me setting up interviews with the CEOs, all that kind of stuff. You get all the inside information. Literally, you do. So you might want to be part of this. What we've done, however, is everyone can watch for free, listen for free, but we've made it a members-only chat. You have to be a member to chat. It's only 99 cents, and that was all it took to get rid of all the adverts, the bots, the scammers, the trolls, people that just want to come in and talk crap and tell everybody, buy Binky Bonk, it's going up in a minute. We don't want that. We want real investors. We have millionaire investors. We have, I do know one billionaire as well, where people can talk to each other without the noise, the nonsense, the Reddit noise, and so on and so forth. I'm going to send you there now as I end this show and edit this video to put it up for you. So I'm going to send everyone now to my Extra Channel. If you'd like to continue to listen to what's going on, be part of it, I put some soft piano music on when I'm not speaking. Here is the link to the Extra Channel. As I say, it's free to watch, free to listen, and you'll be in a community of very wise, from very small investors to very large investors, and you'll be able to talk to them 12 hours a day, what's going on without the nonsense. Consider being a member. It's only 99 cents, and that's all it is, 99 cents to be a member, but that's all it took to get rid of all the noise. So let me send you over there now and let me get to work putting this video out. So customization, redirect to here. And it'd be wonderful. Right, I've done that. I've given you the link. It's in the chat. You can click on it or wait for it. Either way, it works for you. Just before I go, let me read out the last few comments. I got some Soundtown too. We got a Sounddown special coming up as well. I'm excited about the market open. Good luck, everyone. Hi, Martin. 4 minutes to open, or that was a little bit beyond. Let me go past there. Yes, yes, yes. Best channel ever. Jonah Aviation. Oh, there we go. People are already subscribing to Extra. I'm loving it. Antonio Dela Cruz. Wow, I'm up a fortune today. Up $2,000 already in 3 minutes. SMCI going with it. No surprise. I explained that. Said that would happen, and it did. I'm right again. Let's get hammered. Let's get hammered. Spin, spin, spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round. No energy drinks needed. Studio is epic. Thank you. I'm up 50% on NVIDIA. I bought 22 October 20th, 160. Fat is a buy. FAT. I'm not sure what that means. Amazon sold off. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thanks for letting me know about IonQ. It's too expensive. I'm up 3x on IonQ. Just too expensive, though. Wow, what a crazy day. 155. Holding. Good morning, MSK. Buy SMCI, says Julio. Don't take any financial advice from anyone, particularly non-members. They don't know. We don't know who they are. That's why they can't come into extra. They can't get in. Best channel to be a member of. Thank you, Dylan Wilson. What's going on? Glad I and sold a few at 149. Here's the membership. Everyone become a member. I will do my best to provide you with the best service. You get birthday celebrations. You get members videos, members live streams. You can call into the show. List goes on and on and on. Thank you for everything. Thanks for everything. You are welcome. This is my pleasure. Antonio Dela Cruz, great. Everything stock app. Full rocking. NVIDIA rocks. We love Martin Lucas. Sean Michaels. Thank you, Sean. I bought companies that make me money. Best companies at fair price. Simple as that. Up over 500%. Nice, Kevin. You rock. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Google is down 5%. Make that money, Mike. Okay, not much. Still holding Matador, our oil specialist. That's it from me. I'm loving it. I'm green, just like I said. 129,986. I started with $5,000. It's now time to talk to you all behind the scenes in the extra channel. Come and join us. That's it from me. Bloody marvelous. Let's get out of here. Let's clean the decks. Let's say goodbye. I'm going to play this because last night was a great day for a great American company. Yes, indeed. Go and check out Alpha Spread and Seeking Alpha for all of the discounts on our Black Friday discount. You cannot afford to miss it. If you do, then you're bonkers because you can do a free trial, which is awesome. And that's it. Basically, that's it. So, in honor of everybody in America and a great American company, here is my music channel. If you enjoy this, Elton John, Name Me the World Piano Man. I'm trying to raise millions of dollars for charity. There it is. I'll see you now over on the extra channel. Until then, have a great day. Just be an owner. Hold the business. Recognize it's a great business and own it. Go out, earn some money, buy some more. Simple. Do nothing. Take care of yourselves and each other. Join me live now on Extra. Ta-ra.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the light